So another trig equation and trig identity to solve. Okay, so let's have a look at this expression on the left-hand side of this identity now. Cos 1 plus cos 2 theta over 1 minus cos 2 theta. So what are we going to do with the cos 2 theta? Well, we know that cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sine a times sine b. And if we put a and b equal to theta, we get cos 2 theta is cos squared theta minus sine squared theta, the double angle formula for cos. I'm going to do the other two forms as well. I'm going to replace cos squared theta with 1 minus sine squared theta, and I get 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. And then I can replace the sine squared theta with 1 minus cos squared theta and get 2 cos squared theta minus 1. If you don't know these, it's very useful to practice deriving them because they do come up in the exam. Okay, so I'm going to, I want to deal with these ones here. So if I replace the cos 2 theta with 2 cos squared theta minus 1, then that's going to get rid of that minus 1. So on the denominator, I'm replacing the cos 2 theta with 1 minus 2 sine squared theta. And that will also get rid of the 1. It will cancel out the 1. So when I simplify that, I get 2 cos squared theta over 2 sine squared theta. And the 2's cancel. Cos over sine is cot, so cos squared over sine squared is cot squared theta. So that's the first part of the question done. Now we've got to solve this equation here, so we can use the first part to replace this left-hand side with cot squared theta. So that becomes cot squared theta equals a third. Now because cot squared is 1 over tan squared theta, that means that tan squared theta equals 3. And then square rooting, I get tan theta is either root 3 or minus root 3. So if tan theta is root 3, then I get theta is pi over 3, but also pi over 3 minus pi. Remember, we've got this interval from minus pi to pi. So adding pi to pi over 3 would take me out of that interval, but subtracting pi from pi over 3 keeps me in the interval. Looking at tan theta as minus root 3 now, I get minus pi over 3 and then minus pi over 3 plus pi as the two answers. So summarizing that, those are the 4 answers there. Okay, that's that question.